Anthony May, how did your acting career start? Did you go to drama college?
Well, I started actually in the National Youth Theatre. I auditioned for that, and that was just a sort of thing that you did in the summer holidays, and I did that. And then they suggested I should go to drama school, so I went to RADA, Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, and then I left there. I did a play called Zigga-Zagga, which was a big hit, and it transferred to the West End. So that was my first job. So I was, and I played the lead in that. So I had a good start.
And there was more work for an actor in the 60s, do you feel, than today?
Well, there were more films being made, that's for sure.
In Britain?
Yeah, because there was more money, more funding.
Right.
And yeah, it was. Yeah, I think there was definitely more work.
And one of those films was Les Bicyclettes de Belsize, which was a 1968 short film, a sort of romantic comedy musical, which is a slightly bizarre mixture, but it seems to be remembered very fondly by the fans of the film.
Yeah.
How were you approached about doing this project?
Well, it came out of the blue. I mean, I just got a call from my agent to go and meet Doug Hickox, who was the director. He went down to his flat at Chelsea on a Sunday afternoon because I was filming up in Yorkshire for Yorkshire TV at the time, and I had the Sunday off, so I went to see him. We chatted, and that's all. And he told me a little bit about the film. And
how did he describe it?
Well, he just said it was a love story between a boy and a girl, and with songs, and that you know, would I be interested in doing it? And the usual thing. Well, I'm seeing other people for the role as well. Anyway, on the Friday, I think I heard that I was to do it, and it was starting on the following Monday, and I was still filming up in Yorkshire TV. So I remember coming down on a Sunday night at about 11, 11:30, getting back from Yorkshire, and then starting again at 7 o'clock in the morning, up on the rooftops in Hampstead.
Although you can sing, you were a singer, they'd pre-recorded the singing tracks.
Yeah, we didn't have time to do it. It was
so that was already.
It was already ready for me to mime to.
But your singing voice is very similar to the voice that we hear.
Yeah, it's not
in the film.
It was a fantastic match. Actually.
Yeah, it fits
really,
very well.
Really good match.
But it was purely because of the production schedule that had to be done beforehand.
Yeah, presumably.
And you weren't available to.
I wasn't available, no.
Because you were working.
No, that was it. Yeah.
Otherwise, it could have been your voice on there.
Well, I suppose it could have been. Yes.
Yeah. You only speak a few lines in the film, so what did you do for the audition? It was almost nothing you had to do.
No, we just chatted.
And he was happy with you?
Yeah, I mean, I think he'd seen some stuff I'd done before.
Was it more about the way that you looked and the style than...
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, I don't know.
But you do have to do some proper acting in the role.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. But, yeah, it's, I don't know, I mean, you just do it. You know, I mean, there wasn't really much of a script.
Right.
So, you know, basically, you know, he just told me and told us what, you know, was happening just minutes before the shot. Really.
And it was shot in order?
Yeah, it was all in chronological order. We started off with the main shot, that long shot, that 30-second or 40-second shot at the beginning, which took a long time to do. It took about 40 takes. And we started, that was the first shot. It more or less followed in chronological order. I mean, the ending where we're in the sort of woods up on, that was Parliament Hill.
Right.
And where the penny farthing goes across and the little boy. The little boy, incidentally, was Carol Rice's son, called Barney Rice. Now, Carol Rice was a famous film director in the 60s. He did a film, Isadora, which I was in actually, and A Suitable Case for Treatment. So that that was his son.
But the little boy and girl didn't go on to become actors at all?
I think Barney Rice is probably something in the film business. I'm pretty sure I
Right.
might be a producer or something like
Behind
that.
the scenes?
Behind the scenes, yeah.
Right.
So, yeah.
You've got some pictures of
Yeah,
during the production.
This is the first. I mean, this was right at the beginning when we, I think, just before the first shot, they got us all together. And
So that's you with the bicycle and the production team up on the rooftop, and
That's
there's a
right.
clapperboard on the left and a loud hailer as well.
yes, well, he had to shout, you see, to the people in the windows to get the right.
Right.
You know, it was a very complicated shot.
Yeah.
You know, to do everything had to be synchronised all in
Right.
one shot, and so that's what the loud hailer was.
And you've got another picture there of you.
Yeah, that was
in costume,
just waiting to cross the road to cycle in
on your
to
bicycle,
singing the song "Where Are They Going?"
Yeah.
That song.
Yeah. That
So,
the shot was from higher up, so that picture was taken from lower down.
yeah, I mean, I have no idea.
Yeah, I think so. And what was the other picture you've got there?
This one is the when I crashed through the poster of Julie.
That's the hole in the poster.
That's the hole in the poster. Now, if you see round here, lots of the poster is missing because the film company didn't get permission to film on Hampstead Heath. So the park rangers, they started to dismantle the set while I was singing through the poster. So they were banging away, and I was trying to concentrate on being in love with Julie. They were dismantling the set, and eventually, I mean, we just got it done in time. And there was just, eventually, afterwards, there was just this little bit left because they were dismantling all this bit around there. So, yeah, that was it. And they'd had complaints.
Right.
The Vale of Health. It was filmed in the Vale of Health on Hampstead Heath. And
What were the other locations during the filming? Because you knew that London area already, didn't you?
well, the ending was done on Parliament Hill, just off Parliament Hill. The rooftops it was just above Holly Mount. It's a place called Holly Mount, and I think I had to come down from Squires Mount and then go down Heath Street, singing the song, and then there's a little bit where Julie's comes and sings her song, is just off Hampstead High Street. But it was all set around Hampstead, and which is a very lovely place.
Great.